Nations, a symbol of global unity. The United Nations is an intergovernmental organization that was founded on October 24, 1945. After the devastation of World War II, the UN's primary purpose is to maintain international peace and security, promote human rights, and foster economic and social development. The UN was established by 51 founding members, and today it has 193 members. The UN is headquartered in New York City, and it also has offices in Geneva, Vienna, Nairobi, and The Hague. The UN is a complex organization with a wide range of activities. Some of its most important work includes maintaining peace and security. The UN has deployed peacekeeping forces to many conflict zones around the world. It has also worked to resolve conflicts through diplomacy and negotiation. Promoting human rights. The UN has adopted a number of human rights treaties, including the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It also works to monitor and protect human rights around the world. Fostering economic and social development. The UN provides aid and assistance to developing countries. It also works to promote sustainable development and protect the environment. The UN is an important organization that plays a vital role in the international community. It is a symbol of global unity and cooperation, and it is committed to promoting peace and human rights and development in the world. The UN is the largest international organization in the world. The UN is made of six principal organs: the General Assembly, the Security Council, the Economic and Social Council, the Trusteeship Council, the International Court of Justice, and the Secretariat. The UN has a number of specialized agencies, such as the World Health Organization, the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, the Food and Agriculture Organization. The UN has achieved many important successes over the years, such as ending apartheid in South Africa and promoting the non-proliferation. The UN faces many challenges today, such as climate change, poverty, and conflict. However, it remains an important force for good in the world. So here are the characters. President, leader of the UN discussing the global safety. Advocates for child safety, passionate about protecting the children online. Diplomat, represents the country's interests and works to find the common ground. Tech expert, provides insights about technology and its risks. Parents, shares the concerns from a parent's perspective. Youth representatives, voices the experiences and opinions of young people. A conference room at the United Nations, the characters are seated among a large table. Please be seated.
Welcome everyone. Today we gather here to address a critical issue on child and youth safety online. Digital world offers many opportunities and it also exposes our children to various risks. Let us start with your perspective.
Thank you, Ms. President. The increase in cyberbullying, the online predators, and the increase in cyberbullying, the online predators, and inappropriate the content is alarming. We need urgent strategy to protect our children.
I agree, but we must consider the differing regulations across the countries. How can we create a unified approach that respects the cultural values while ensuring the safety?
It's a vital point. Technology evolves rapidly, and so do the practice those who wish to exploit children. We need to focus on educating children about online safety and safety platforms.
As a parent, I am worried about my children exposed to these harmful content. How can we ensure that parents are ensure that these issues?
From my perspective, we want to feel safe online too. Education is key, but we also need to have an open conversation about our experiences and fears. Excellent points. Let's delve some specific problems. What are the main threats we face today?
Cyberbullying is one of the most pervasive issues. It can have a devastating effects on mental health. We need to establish a clearer reporting mechanism.
And what about privacy concern? Many apps collect data from children. How can we regulate this to ensure their information is safe?
We can develop guidelines for data protection, specifically from children mandating parental consent and transparency to companies.
It's essential for parents to understand these tools too. We need resources that explain how to keep our kids safe online. We can help create those resources. Involving youth in educational campaigns makes them more relatable and effective.
Can we implement these strategies?
We should advocate for international laws that require companies to prioritize child safety in their designs and policies.
That's ambitious, but it's essential. We can organize a global summit to bring countries together to discuss the regulations and the best practices.
In addition to legislation, we need to invest in technology that can detect the harmful content and behaviors in real time.
We also need community programs that educate both parents and children on online safety practices. And let's create a youth-led initiative where we can share stories and advice on how to navigate the online world safely.
I appreciate everyone's contribution. Let us summarize our key actions. Develop international guidelines for child safety in digital platforms. Organize a global summit to align countries on regulation. Invest in technology that safeguards children's online. Create educational resources for parents and youth. Establish youth-led initiatives to empower young talents.
Also helps not forget the practical tips for children. Think before you click. Always be cautious about what you share in online. Use privacy settings. Ensure your accounts are secure. Talk about it. Encourage the children to speak up if they encounter something uncomfortable.
Stay informed. Keep up with new apps and platforms your children are using. Open communication creates an environment where children feel secure and discussing their online experiences.
Together with these strategies and tips, we can significantly improve child and youth safety online.
Thank you all for your invaluable insights. Let's work together to ensure our children can navigate digital world safely and confidently.